In this lecture, we're going to troubleshoot two different examples of chatting with OpenAI here, the API of OpenAI for the chat using LM Studio. So the reason why I'm bringing this up is that depending on the version of the OpenAI, you have different scripts. As you can see, the script on the left says import OpenAI, and the script on the right says from OpenAI import OpenAI. So it's two different things. And the reason why is that it's using the OpenAPI framework, but it's using a different version. This one, it's using version, so OpenAI version 0.28. And this one is using OpenAI version 1.4.0. So you'll have to figure out which version to use. Usually, if you download the latest version of LM Studio, so you have to look, if you have the latest, then chances are you're going to be using the latest version of OpenAI. And how do you get the latest version of OpenAI? Well, I'm going to show you. You can literally go on their website. So on the web browser, go to github.com/OpenAI/OpenAI-Python. And once you're there, you can look at the latest version. It says here under releases. Okay, so you can click here and you'll see that for me, the latest was released 14 hours ago, this version. So obviously, as you're watching this video, this one will be old, or not so old, but at least older, and make sure you download the latest version. And how do you do this? Well, pretty straightforward. You go back to the terminal, and here you would type, let's say, pip install OpenAI, but this time you would put 1.4.0 and then press enter. There we go. And it installed the version 1.4.0. Now, look, I have two examples. One that's running on OpenAI version 0.28 and the other one that's running on version 1.4. So first, I'm going to show you that one's going to work and the other one's going to fail. So first, I'm going to go to LM Studio and I'm going to run a chat, Llama 2. There we go. And start the server. Here we go. The server is running. And now I'm going to run, just to show you, I'm going to run the example 0.28 to show you that it failed. So Python 3, example 0.28.py, press enter, and as you can see, it's saying that it's no longer supported in an OpenAI superior version 1.0. So obviously that's why, because I would need to do a pip install OpenAI version 0.28. I believe that's supposed to 0.0, I believe, or just 0.28. Let's see. I believe that's good enough. Yes, there we go. So oh yeah, 0.0, I believe. Let's see. Yes. There we go. So now, look, if I run pip install if I run Python example 0.28, now it's going to run using the correct version of OpenAI, and it's going to work. But give it a second so that it comes up with the answer. And by the way, you can verify that it's working because you can see the results here, right? There we go. And here we go. We have the answer. Okay, great. So it's working, but we want to use the latest. And since we want to use the latest, we want to run version 1.4.0. So I'm going to run this example, and obviously it fails. Oh, hold on, because that's like this example. There we go. And it fails because I don't have the correct version of pip of OpenAI. So I'm going to install the correct one. Version 1.4.0. All right, successfully installed. I'm going to clear the terminal, and now I'm going to run the Python example 140.py. So it's using the latest API from OpenAI. And now if you look at LM Studio, yes, it's working, it's doing its thing. And we have the reply. There we go. It's here. All right. So as you can see, you have to make sure you have the correct version of the OpenAI API. All right, that's very important. If you don't, then you're going to run into problems.